waking up. I can't fall asleep. I should get some cereal. In fact, I have not woken up. I have merely exuded my patoot from the bed. That's a nice little walking animation. You want to sort of plod along a bit. That's nice attention to detail. I appreciate that. Right then, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little game called The Horror Within. Which, sorry, I mistook what I believe to be some sort of shower operating device here with a reflection on it to be a little dark face with a pair of beady eyes peeking out. But no, perhaps the beady eyes are out there. This is a very strange device of toilet. Excellent. I'm glad I can do that. The gameplay opportunities within this are unending. Right then, yeah, so good evening and welcome to... Oh dear, sorry. I took a little break from recording for a couple of weeks, and man, is it good to be back in this. Cruncher Flakes! No! Well, I wouldn't really want to eat old food. That would be a little unpleasant. Pick up bowl. Place bowl onto table. Why can't we make it over here on the counter? Never mind. Yes, welcome to a little game called The Horror Within, which has been sat at the top of Itch.io's page for a little while. So I poured the cereal into the bowl. Where did I pour the box exactly? Into an ulterior dimension? Perhaps it fell between the creases of these sofa cushions? Yeah, it's been at the top of Itch.io's page for a little while, and I tend to... I wasn't going to pay any attention to it, because at the moment the Itch.io page has been taken over by certain purple memes, so you'll forgive me if I am paying no attention to that. Where's the milk? Is it invisible milk? It is stealth milk. Excellent. I'm so glad, presumably from secret agent cows. Fantastic. Do I need a spoon of some kind? Can I obtain a device of shoveling grub into my face? Presumably not, no. But yes, a friend told me that actually it was decent, so I should eat it, bowl and everything. I'm not exactly a culinarian, am I? Alright. Maybe I could play that new horror game that I bought yesterday. Oh, alright then. So, because we can't go to sleep, we're going to be amazed by the girthiness of that clock hand. My giddy aunt. Because we can't sleep, we're going to subject ourselves to a load more... Giddy aunt. I'll do more of that tomorrow. We're going to subject ourselves to more blue light. Alright then. The horror. Presenters to start. Oh goodness. A little game within a game. This is surprisingly popular on the indie market at the moment. I don't know whether it's just a coincidence that I'm starting to notice it more, but this is 3 stars. This is a 3-star wall. It sort of does the job, but it's a little bit knobbly and bobbly, which makes it rather difficult to hang pictures off, and that's why I've given it a thoroughly average review. Right, what the hell is going on over here? Oh, it's not a 3-star review, it's some sort of code. Okay, so this is telling me the number which goes with each individual symbol. I need to hunt out the different symbols in order to find the numbers, so I can put the code in. Alrighty then, the crescent moon is... Sounds like the sort of shrieking, howling, deathly wails that anybody produces after listening to me for more than 5 minutes. But I presume that was some sort of monster. Underneath my fatuous and flapping pie hole, there are the words "look around" with the button prompt Alt. So what does this do? Oh goodness, I need to hold it down. I can hold it down and I can look around. Goodness, it's like playing Welcome to the Game. What was the number again? I've already forgotten. I think it was a 4. Hooray! And we have got a key. Good. Is the producer of that horrific noise that we heard going to be on the other side? I presume not, because this looked like a rather small cupboard, and that creature sounded rather large. I can hear the clicking of the talk. I mean the ticking of the clock, if I can even get my words the right way around. But other than that, I can't hear. Who is knocking at the door this late? Yeah, an excellent question. How do I get out of this? I press escape. Right then, I'm not going to pause the game, for I am cavalier about these things. Hello, have you brought my pizza? I must have heard wrong. I should continue playing. Can I just wander off into the darkness? I do vaguely recognise this build of house. I seem to remember playing it in a game that we did donkeys years ago on this channel, which involved a little red mannequin, if I remember correctly. Oh goodness, there is There is a fuse box that I can't see. Alright, this will presumably come in handy for later. Good thing I have discovered this. Right then, let's go back inside before we get a bit chilly. There we go, excellent. Right then, should continue playing the game. Okie dokie then, what the, whoa. The hell? Oh, that's my flashlight, sorry. I thought I was sort of looking into some kind of white abyss, as if angels were going to start flying out of it and carry me away into the, well, probably not angels, actually, given how I've lived my life and how bloody annoying I am, but, probably the other one would come and take me away. Alright, we seem to have a big garage door here. This looks like the sort of thing you might keep a beast behind. Let us see what is hidden on the other side. Other than... well, we shan't see for at least a couple of centuries by how very weedy my arms are and how unable I am to move this thing. Alright, that should surely be enough. Was there something off to the right here? That is a great, big, long, empty spot. Fantastic. Right then, let us see what we've got here. Can I sprint? No, I cannot. Alright. I'm not seeing any large beasts. I see a large beast now. I think I primarily saw the crotch of a large beast. But hey ho. Flashlight, yes please. Thank you very much. Dear, I have had the power in my own home go out once or twice in the middle of the night, and it's not a lot of fun to go and actually fiddle with the fuses, which are indeed out in the garage. So I have recently become slightly more accustomed to this kind of horror. My Gideon, you have got an awful lot of switches for a house that looks like it's got 3 electrical appliances in it. I'm not sure you need this many switches. Fix it, yes, by pressing the big red button, which probably involves nuking it. I think I heard the pitter-patter of some small scallywag teenager coming in home from a disco night. Or perhaps I heard a murderer invading my home because he'd rather like to break my neck. Oh goodness, what's that? It is a picture of a chair, a fridge, a table, and a toilet. Good afternoon, how are you today? I do sincerely hope that you're having a nice time in my bathroom. Would you kindly leave my bathroom and leave my life forever and always? So can I still interact with the toilet? Yes, I can. Can I interact? Because I know I can interact with the fridge in a manner by opening it. Can I do anything with the table? Perhaps knock on the table or something? Perhaps this is like a sequence of things I need to do, like park my arse in the chair, empty the fridge of all its food, fall asleep on the table, and then relieve myself in the toilet. Perhaps this is a code for the doing of something. I don't know. I've got no objectives. I'm just going to carry on playing video games because that's sort of what we do around here. Well, most of the time anyway. Open the fridge. In the fridge there is a little dice. Alright. Or a die. I have... oh no. No, it would seem that the presence of a dice or a die, or whatever the correct term is not unique to the fridge. Now how does this work? Under the bed. Oh, now I get it. I think. So what you're telling me is I need the number on the dice from the chair, then the fridge, then the table, then the toilet. Alright then. Which number on the dice is it going to be? I presume the number that's facing up. Sort of directly up. So that would be a 5, first of all. So let's pop that in. Use my brain. And then it was... fridge, I think, which is a 4. There's nothing that inherently creepy going on within the space of the... not within the space of the game, I mean within the space of the game in the game. To, oh, cute, you're going to do 2 dices to do numbers that are greater than 6. I was wondering about that. Yeah, scary things have happened in the game, but not within the game of the game, if that doesn't sound utterly ridiculous. But no, I was going to open my mouth and say, the interesting thing about this puzzle is, of course, the numbers are limited to 1 to 6. But then I thought that would be utterly boring to say, so I didn't bother saying it. And then I encountered that, and then I realised with my brain, hooray, we can leave the garage and end our shift as a Amazon delivery driver or whatever it is that any other sort of profession that might involve garage doors. It's awfully dark. Do I have a flashlight? I do, but it doesn't seem to penetrate the darkness very well. And I don't really want to use the word penetrate in this video after the fact that that fellow that we bumped into, quite literally, seemed to shove his groin in my face. Which I must say this. We have not been on enough dates to merit such behaviour. Where under the sun am I going? I can't see any doors or anything. I just see a load of meaningless empty walls. There must be something here. There's a corridor here. Have I been this way before? I don't know. I have to stick myself to the wall and sort of trace along for the sake of looking around, because I'm really I am really struggling to articulate my words today. Not just today, but always, it seems, as I look back on the 3 years of this channel's history. But there must be. Well, you'd think there'd be something here, unless the idea is just for me to go over there so that it can. Oh, good afternoon. Yeah, so that it can trigger something else to happen. Oh, hang on. I can see something moving. Oh, goodness. Some grass. Excellent. I'm glad to know we won't all suffocate from a lack of photosynthetic support. Oh, the fuse box. Am I going to screw the fuse box? No. Oh, alright then. I was wondering if I was taking on the role of the monster. I can hear things. I am curious, what happens... Oh, I can't step up from the desk? Oh, okay, you could press escape to step up from the desk before, but now I can't do that. I was wondering if I could go outside and see if there was anybody where the person in... If I could take the person in the game to the place within the game that's within the game, and see the person within the game of the game, and look at them. Idiot. Games are supposed to challenge you, but not supposed to break your brain. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, hello. Would you like a kiss? That would seem to be rather difficult, given you have no lips. Oh, goodness. I thought we were going for it was all a dream, but we didn't. Less of a dream and more of a nightmare, thanks to my infernal prattle that polluted this dreadfully. Well then, that was not too bad actually. Relatively simple, but it seemed like it had a bit of an idea behind it, as if the developer had an interesting thought of how to make something spooky and decided to execute it. So yeah, it was cute, it was interesting. I appreciate that although the model of the bad guy was in sort of a relatively well-lit area, we didn't get to see it very much, because I feel like the longer you look at an enemy, the less scary they become, because of course the fear of the unknown is the spookiest thing that these games tend to rely on. So that was rather good, and I rather enjoyed it, and I rather hope that you did as well. I'm making a lot of use of the word rather right now, and I hope that you are appreciating how much of this I am annoying you with, so I'll shut up before I say anything else dreadfully irritating.